I'll start by saying I hate all the posts in the world with I gave AI X amount of credits or whatsoever, and they built my digital product and it made 10K overnight or whatsoever. I don't do that type of shit. I'm researching my digital products, and in this video, I want to show you exactly how I research them, what type of prompt I use in order to research them, and how this will help you not build a product that is having zero demand and push it into the universe and get no fucking sales. So let's dive. Now I have here the product, the prompt that I usually use. And it's customizable, as in, firstly, you have here your input, niche market. So who are you selling to and what space are you in? And you need to include as many details as you can here, as the skill level, the situation, what they're trying to achieve. I have an example here. Women over 40 who want to lose weight without extreme dieting. Another one, freelance graphic designers who want more clients. Another one, beginner to intermediate photographers who want to sell their knowledge online. So all of them are having deep roots they're going in. It's not just photographers, women over 40, random. No, something that is very, very niched, that is very hyper specific, I would say. And later on, I'll show you in Claude how it looks, or in Manus, wherever you want to use it. I used Claude for this. Manus is better because it usually can open up the browser and go into deep search. So for this example, I used people working in corporate jobs and creators that never launch an online product or launched one and they would like to add another one to their portfolio. Second, what are you currently selling? Because there are people that sell something, hence they might want to add another product, or they never sold anything. So what you currently sell, list anything you already sell, free or paid, product name, format, price, and roughly how it performs. If you sell nothing, just write nothing. My example, a game plan that I am selling currently with a $9 and the post-purchase email sequence for $49 that I also sell. 3, what you want to sell. Your idea, even if it's rough. Format, promise, rough price, if you have one in mind. It's fine if you don't. And if you don't, just write no idea, find the best opportunity in the niche. 4, unfair advantage. If you have one, this is the place to input it. What do you have that most people in the niche do not? Results, credential, access, a specific method, years in the field, blah. Everything that you have and that you feel that you know better than the people that are 10 steps before you. This is the moment where you input it, and you should get as many insights and unfair advantages as you can here. I made $35,000 with my first digital product. I sold high ticket to people for $3K a ticket, and I used my low ticket funnel to funnel people into my community and get a monthly recurring revenue. I launched online products for my students, and so far all the products were profitable. This is an input so that whenever someone comes and has nothing to do with this, they can structure it and they can have something based on their niche, based on what they sold, based on the fact that they haven't sold anything, based on their unfair advantages. Because if you're just pushing something into the universe random, it doesn't work. We need to have something tailored to you. So below this line, we're not editing anything. We're just leaving it as it is. I like thinking prompts in AI for research in steps, because I'm keeping one chat and I keep prompting, and I need this and I need that and I need this. And at some point, I just extract everything that I requested as in phases so that I could then just use these phases in a prompt, and at the top, I could have basically the customizable stuff, and then nothing is edited afterwards. So you're a world-class digital product researcher and competitive intelligence analyst. You do the following: understand exactly what the audience needs, fears, hates, and wants. Find out what digital products are selling well in this space. identifies what customers hate and feel is missing from existing products, build a digital product that is meaningfully better than what already exists. Phase one, find where the audience lives online. And I won't go through all of this because you'll have the document in the description and you can use it. I'm just going to tell you a bit of the whole thing. Phase one, you find where the audience lives online. Claude doesn't go that much into opening a web browser and going on these websites. So if you want to use this prompt, I would recommend Manea, because if it can't go through its own to reach that specific spot in search, then it opens in your browser. It opens a page and it goes through wherever you asked it to go. So, most active subreddits, relevant Facebook groups, Quora topics and threads, YouTube channels covering the topic, Trustpilot, G2 pages, niche-specific forums, school communities, Discord service, Discord sports, any other platform, blogs, newsletter, or communities where this audience congregates. Phase 2, find where digital products are being sold in the niche. So you wrote your niche at the top, and now we're going into where are these sold? Etsy, Gumroad, Notion, Teachable, Kajabi, Podia, ThinkIt, Kindle, Whoop, Payhip, AppSumo, Product Hunt. It searches everywhere, I think, almost everywhere, where the products are being sold. Identify the top 5 winning products. So we're researching what works, what doesn't work, but we also research what would be a winning product. And we want to know the name, where is it sold, platform URL, format, why is it winning, what customers love, have a few reviews from that so that we have an idea. Identify the top 5 poorly reviewed products so that we know what not to do at all. Phase 5, deep audience research. And now it goes into the research, then it will extract and it will give us a swipe file. Then in phase 7, you get a product opportunity report, and you're having a full report in plain English, in very basic language that you can go through and understand whatever it happens, and the top 3 ad angles that you can use in case you want to launch something or want to think about this. Then we have the whole delivery. We copy this, we go to Claude, and I just copied it here. This is the product research that we did, that we prompted, and it ran, and you can see that here so it's showing through all the websites that it went. Now it didn't find too much on that specific spot. It's going again. Gumroad, searching on Gumroad for products. Subreddits, Financial Binder, Reddit, Substack. So it's going in deep searching for every single thing that it can, so that it comes back with a huge file that you can go through and understand more of a winning digital product, competitiveness, audience research, product research, and everything else. So at the top, you'll have a bit of a summary of what you currently gave it in the customizable prompt that you'll find below in the description. Research date when it was, and then it has a bit of a summary. Then you have phase 1, where this audience lives. Because I inputted something which is a bit more challenging, like corporate, it's not like creators that you know exactly where they would go, or people that are searching for photography or videography or stuff like this, fitness, that you know they're having a subreddit and they'll find there. Corporate people are a bit spread through different subreddits. And it found some people and some articles, and where people might have questions And so we're going a bit lower into phase 2, where digital products are being sold in this niche. And you have these digital products, what's the price, and the signal. As in, does it sell? Yes or no? Why? And then it's saying, hey, other platforms, where? And we go a bit lower and it's coming to phase 3 and saying top 5 winning products. Here we go. So the LinkedIn operating system by Justin Walsh. In corporate, he's a huge face. So people would usually buy this for LinkedIn because corporate people are usually on LinkedIn. They can be on Instagram as well because they're using Instagram to brain rot, to just scroll through things, entertainment, also educating. Doesn't mean that a corporate that you find them usually on LinkedIn, they sit only on LinkedIn. And you might get their attention when they're not on LinkedIn and when on Instagram or TikTok scrolling through stuff, trying to brain rot or trying to educate or just entertain themselves. Why is it winning? Publicly reported 17,100 customers, 3 million in digital course of sales from that specific product. So you have all the details here why it worked. What customers love. Testimonials on the sales page. What do they say? What could do better? If it found or not. And then the second product is the Creator MBA from him as well. This was, I think, this is the second product. The other one was the first product. Third one, 7-figure digital product masterclass. Another product that is good. Fourth one, ultimate Etsy course. And fifth, digital wealth academy, which is sold via affiliates. Top 5 poorly reviewed products. What not to do because they're shit and people complained about it everywhere and they said, don't do this or don't buy that because it's shit. AI generated ebooks and guides. No shit. So AI scrapped the whole internet and basically came with something saying no AI generated ebooks and guides. But people are on Instagram, on other platforms, are all saying, I gave Claude my stuff and it created a product, which doesn't quite work like that, as it seems. So it's not just me saying it. Phase 5, audience research. You have core pain points. And you have something here which gives you a shitloads of ideas. Self-respect. I do not know what to sell. So, people in corporate have no fucking clue what to sell. A digital product for what to sell and how to grab a skill and put it into a product is a winning product. Pain 2. I built it and nobody bought it. Okay, so maybe a tracker of why didn't no one bought it? Maybe you didn't have enough traffic. Maybe the landing page was shit. Maybe. Because of different things, no one bought it. Or maybe you haven't done a research like this and that's why. I already paid and I have nothing. Strong evidence. See Digital Wealth Academy. So people paid for it and they didn't get anything in return. Let's see. Deep desires, not passive income. That phrase is dead by now. But they want a real sale. They want to evidence themselves. They want to show themselves that they can do something like this. So, because of that, that's something that we can think of. False beliefs. Again, something that gives you quite an insight. They believe they needed an audience first. The truth is, audience first advice is what keeps them at zero, because you don't need nowadays, you don't need an audience. You can use ads and just place it like that, or you can create content. And because nowadays social media is interest-based, it will show mostly to the people that really want to buy it, or the people that would have interest in that. What have they already tried? Free content. It didn't work. A 7 to 27 low impulse risk product didn't work. Printables, high ticket coaching programs didn't work. Quitting outright, so burnout. Market numbness. What words not to use because people won't even react to that. So again, this gives you a fucking good research. And based on that, I'll just give you another secret. Once you find the product and you have a product in the same window that you had this prompt, when you have the product, give it the product. When you wrote the product yourself, give in the same window, give the product, and then ask it to create a landing page for it because it already has the market numbness to what phrases the market won't react. So it will instantly make your landing page way better. Market allergies, against having this. Buying triggers. What content you need to create in order to get the right people interested to your product. Visible proof of process, not the outcome. Layoff nearby the organizations. Price under the deliberation threshold, a decision made for them. So all of these are helping you understand more about the people that would buy and why would they buy. Swipe outsources. You also find here all the articles and how are they called? The sources. Product opportunity report. 3 tiers where you could land it, where you could create and what you could create. Based on the product that I gave it, correctly convinced, wrong priced, and doing the wrong job in your funnel. What is right, it makes a good decision or not. What is wrong, the $9 place is precisely in the band your audience has learned to distrust. So maybe I would need to increase the product price, or maybe I just leave it like this and make people aware that you pay a $9 and you get fucking loads of value for that would get you unstuck. It analyzes what you're currently doing. You have some benchmarks and support in the economy. Unfair advantage, winning product angle, and a lot more, as you can see, that you can just go through and understand more of the research. And this is how you do a research for a product. Before you were just going into Facebook groups, Discord, school, YouTube, blah, blah, by yourself. Now you can use AI to do that, and it's a lot easier, and you have a product report from where you can understand a lot more about the people that would buy something. What exactly would they buy? So you're not building something, spending time building something, and then no one buys. And by the way, you can just grab these, and when you find the winning product and you have an idea, you can just post a story, whatever, do a post, ask people. If you have an audience and your audience is 500 or more, ask the people in that audience, ask them about the idea that you want to put out as a product. Do a hand raiser so that you see if people would be interested or not. And if they are, then put them on a wait list. And when they're on a wait list and when you're close to launching the product, ask them, send them a link so that they would pay for the product. So you sell the product before you even have it ready, which gives you a lot more better signal that people need it, they bought it. Now you need to get your fucking ass to work so that you finish it. And if you want to join a community where we do the exact same thing and I help people launch online products, not just digital products, from community, high tickets, coachings, online digital products, there's a description below. I'd love to have you in our community. Cheers.